Mainline low flow variance detected. The message reads, Mainline low flow variance detected. January 1st, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Priority low. Mainline equals 1. Zones equal 13, 25, 37. Variance threshold versus actual equals 20 versus 33.1. Expected versus actual flow equals 35 versus 26.1. Zones are not shut down. So what happens now? The controller expected a combined total of 35 GPM from all three valves that were running, but the actual flow was 26.1 GPM. The controller didn't shut down any zones. This was an alert only. On this site, zones 13, 25, and 37 are on Mainline 1. Mainline 2, though, is not affected. A common cause for mainline low flow variance could be a flow restriction on Mainline 1 or with the zone valve that's connected to Mainline 1. On systems with a pump, there may be a pump low flow. Perhaps the flow variance limit is set too low, or the flow variance shutdown feature is disabled. Looking at the message again, we see that zones 13, 25, and 37 are the suspects. Notice that the variance threshold is measured as a percentage. The controller was allowing a 20% variance, but actually saw a 33.1% variance. The expected and actual flows are measured in gallons per minute. The controller expected 35 GPM from zones 13, 25, and 37 combined, when in fact it only saw 26.1 GPM. Remember, this is a low flow variance. Troubleshooting a mainline flow variance starts with checking for an obstructed mainline. Perhaps there's an obstruction with one of the zone valves and it isn't opening all the way. It could also be that there's an issue with the pump performance or the pump intake. You can adjust the flow variance limit on the Flow Setup tab under Mainlines. At Flow Management, I have a 20% variance, which is a good starting point. You may find that Advanced Flow Variance works better for you. This allows you to set different percentages for various expected flow ranges. For example, when the controller expects 25 GPM of combined zones, I've set a 30% variance. When the controller expects a combined total of 300 GPM from the zones, I can set a tighter variance of just 5%. Lastly, consider allowing the controller to shut down on low flow variance so there's both a message and a shutdown if the limit is exceeded.